Here Akhil Srivastava teaching you physics of class 10, chapter 10, light, which have two parts, reflection and refraction. Previous lecture I have told you the some definitions, something which is very important for this chapter, luminous, non-luminous, shadow, image formation, these all. In this you will get the, first of all you must know that what is the reflection of the light. Reflection of light is bouncing back of the light when it falls on anything. If it is opaque, then all the light will bounce back. If it is translucent, then the partially it will be reflected. And if it is transparent, then all the light will pass through that. But still some parts, sometimes you get reflection. So reflection is a very important part of this light chapter, which you have already finished in class 7. In 7th standard, you know the laws of reflection of light by plane mirror, laws of reflection of light, laws of reflection of light. What is the laws of reflection of light? Laws of reflection of light indicates that two laws we know. What is that? There is a two laws. First law is saying you light, incident ray, reflected ray, normal ray and point of incidence all lies in the same plane. First law. Second law, angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. It is very important. These two laws you are getting in the laws of, and it follow in the laws of reflection of light as well as the laws of reflection of your cricket ball, as the laws of reflection of your shuttlecock, or as a laws of, it follows the laws of reflection when you playing the carom board. So everything, this based incident ray, what is the ray? This law, first law, all lies in the same plane means if you have this is a mirror, incident ray, plane mirror, it is a polished surface, here is the rays coming, striking here, then point of incidence, incident ray, reflected ray and normal ray all lies at the same side, same plane, not back side. So it is this other plane. So what is this? There is a very simple law. First you understand what are these things, what you have given here. Incident ray, reflected ray, point of incidence and normal ray all lies in the same plane. So here is a point O, dash is a plane mirror. This cutting is called the polished surface. Shiny surface, there is a mirror is also a smooth mirror. So you will get this, it is ray is called, a ray is coming and striking, which is called incident ray. What is called? Incident ray. After this it reflected in this direction, B, which is called, it is coming and going this side after striking, is called the reflected ray. What is called? Reflected ray. And O is called point of incidence. Points of incidence means where it is strike, where the light comes and strike, it is called point of incidence. One ray I am taking, bunch of light at only one single ray. At the point of incidence we will draw a line which is perpendicular and it is called normal ray. What is called? This both the direction coming and going back. So a line which form ON is a normal ray. Normal means a ray at the point of this incidence form 90 degree. It is called normal ray. Where it is straight, that you draw a perpendicular. Perpendicular means this angle is 90 degree, both the sides. And I, it is your I which is called angle of incidence. What is called? Angle of incidence. R, which is called, this side is called R, angle of reflection. Angle of incidence and angle of reflection. Angle of incidence is angle between incident ray and normal ray. Angle between incident ray and the normal ray is called angle of incidence. Angle between the normal and reflected ray is called the angle of reflection. Which ray is called incident ray? Coming ray from the source of light is called incident. Reflecting ray from the object or mirror is called the reflected ray. Coming back, point at which it strikes is called the point of incidence. 90-degree form by a point is normal, and the angle between incident ray and the normal ray is called angle of incidence. Angle between the reflected ray and the normal, refracted, and only spelling is R and A will be there. So reflected ray is called angle of. These two angles will be equal. When you want a kick of football or you want to hit the ball of cricket, then you tilt your bat and according to this you push it. Or you throwing a ball on the wall, the same direction it comes back. It is a strike, that is 90 degree, then 90 degree, 30 degree, then 30 degree. What is the angle I? That will be the angle R. On the basis of this, there is a plane mirror. What you are getting? The plane mirror. In the plane mirror you have seen this. So plane mirror you are getting this figure, but this law is following all the type of mirror. It is a spherical mirror. Spherical mirror also, there is a two type of spherical mirror. You know, one spherical mirror which is painted outside, inside surface is reflecting surface is called the concave. What is called? Concave mirror. A spherical mirror is two types. One is a concave and one is a convex. Convex mirror, the bulging out portion is the reflecting, bulging in like this. This portion is painted and this is reflecting, is called the convex mirror. And same thing opposite, this is polished and this portion, inside portion is reflecting, is called the concave. And it forms, the use is the different places. All follow the same law. What law is following? Plane mirror, the same law will be the concave and the convex mirror. Concave and the convex mirror also follow the law of reflection of light. Laws of the reflection of light, there is a two type of laws of reflection of light. Incident ray, normal ray and reflected ray. All lie in the same plane. Angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. And this you will get, all the laws will be followed by all the type of the mirror, which is spherical or it is a plane. A spherical mirror is a part of a big mirror. A spherical mirror is a part of a big mirror. It is used in the different, according to the image, their use is different. Concave mirror and convex mirror both are used. Plane is generally you are using for your face. You want to see your face. Morning you are your makeup you are doing in front of the plane mirror. And in these mirrors used in the shops and are all in the earlier cases. So this mirror is very important. Plane mirror, concave mirror, convex mirror. It is a spherical type of a spherical mirror. Both the mirrors follow the laws of reflection of light. This mirror is a part of a sphere. How it is formed? It is a ball. Suppose a ball of a sphere. There is a one ball, and by this you cut one portion like an apple. One portion you cut round shape and remove it. It is a part. One glass, the part of the one spherical curved part is taken out, then this part will be used as a mirror when you polish one side. Outside you are polishing, make a concave. Inside you are polishing, make the convex. It is a part of a sphere. And when you want to produce, then it will be, when you complete it, it will become a sphere like a ball, circle, and it has a center that we will study. In the general form, you will study these things: spherical reflection of light, spherical mirror, and these spherical mirror has some special points. With this, you will get the image formation. In class 7th, you have get concave mirror and convex mirror. There is a two options, but here they will have the sixth type of the image formation. But bunch of light is there. How the image formation by the spherical mirror, how the image formation in the plane mirror. Plane mirror giving you the same size image. Plane mirror gives you your image same size, but laterally inverted. Lateral inversion is a very important thing. What is the lateral inversion? Lateral inversion in class 7th, you know. Lateral inversion is a very important thing. What is the lateral inversion? Laterally inverted. Inversion means your image left appears to right and right appears to left. You know, lateral inversion is a characteristic of the image formed by the mirrors. How? Left appears to right. If my image is here, suppose my image is forming at this place, I am a image of myself. So when you see your image in the mirror, you will see your face in front, but just laterally inverted. Left portion of your go to right side means you will like this. When you raise your one hand, right hand, the image will raise its left hand. When you raise your left hand, the image will, means all the left part will go right side and right will go the left side. 180 degree you move. Here I am standing, my image formed, so that image will see me in the plane mirror. Just like this I am seeing, and my image will be like this. Exactly like this you are seeing. So what will you get? Just change. Here thumb is here, another side thumb is this side. This palm you will get on this. So it is a very important thing. Lateral inversion you get in the spherical as well as the plane. All the places you in your image form, you get the laterally inverted image. Means left part go to right and right will appear to left. That's all for today. We'll meet in the next lecture. Thanks.